What a fucking beauty!
Hello guys, hope you're all well and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I had a lot of positive messages amongst all the obvious negative messages that one who goes hunting always will receive because of those people with those opinions. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're enjoying the video. Today we will be out and we'll be night vision shooting rabbits and the odd fox. I'll explain that sort of interesting predicament later. So it's my first time using night vision, so I'm quite excited. I wasn't entirely sure how I get on with it. I started off with a mate's, mate brought his round, he just bought it second hand. It's quite a low level, sort of entry level night vision if you like. Very affordable. I think he picked this one up for about £400 and they retail about 600. It's an ATN, so I'm not an expert on it, but I haven't got any yet myself. I'm hoping to get some soon, but yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. And considering it's pretty entry level, it did pretty well. We managed to get some really great footage, which I'll be showing you obviously later, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, I promised you all a bit of big news. The first bit of big news for me is what I'm actually filming myself with, is a camera. Bought a new camera, so we will be smashing out some better videos and high quality coming soon. Anyway, we're obviously using it today and we have used it for this video, so it's a bit of a test, bit of an upgrade from my phone, which is what I started with. But anyway, if anyone's asking what it is, it's a Canon EOS M50. I'm using a Rode mic attached to the top, and then I'm using obviously the GoPros and so on and so forth. We've got a drone coming as well, so we're getting some awesome shots. Hopefully, I've tried drone hunting before, and the deer just don't like it very much. It sort of tends to move them off because they pick it up straight away. Because they're pretty loud, as we all know. Hope you enjoyed the video so far. We've already been using my phone, but like I said, we will be smashing them out and getting really good ones coming in now. So the next bit of good news, which I'm hoping you'll all sort of agree on, that will stimulate a bit of conversation in the comments, whether you sort of like it or not. I love reading comments where people are going to have a go, and that's what's been happening in a lot of my videos. People have been asking, how is this allowed on YouTube? How's hunting allowed on YouTube? Truth be told, it's because it's a hobby, an activity which millions of people around the world do, and including in the UK, millions of people in the UK hunt, stalk, shoot, you name it. So that's why I do it, because I know a lot of people enjoy the videos and they're interested to learn and perhaps learn new things. If you watched my last stalking video and you enjoyed it and you like the look of the buck, I managed to clean him off. So here he is now. You can see that's how he ended up. Cleaned him off pretty well, and he's actually been a nice buck, but he was it was a good one to take. Right on the edge of like I said, the teeth are pretty worn, so he'd right on the edge anyway. If you're interested in taking a buck like that yourself, do get in contact. Check my link in the description. It's the Cornish Sporting Agency. That's my company, and I'll be happy to take you out on any of the ground down here or all around the country for all that matters. So if you're interested in red up in Scotland, I can hook you up with the contacts. If you're interested in pheasant shooting, partridge shooting, you name it, I can hook you up. And even to an extent where those famous or infamous photos out in Africa, yes, they were me with clients. I was not out there for those in particular animals I didn't shoot, but I, of course, have been to Africa before and shot animals. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken people out there in the first place. I'd always want to experience it myself first. But, with the mounting tensions, obviously, from the press, one can only do so much. Anyway, so that's the next bit of exciting news. Every week, I will be coming out and I will be doing Ollie's opinion. So I'll take normally from the Field Sports channel news, but if there's big news on the main media that sort of relates to shooting, relates to hunting, relates to the countryside, I will comment on it and give my opinion. If you agree with it, let me know. If you disagree with it, even more importantly, let me know in the comment and I'll reply to as many as I can. Because I think that's part of what makes shooting a stimulating debate, is that some people agree, some people don't agree. The most important thing is, if you are a shooting man, shooting woman, shooting girl, shooting boy, all must be on the same side. If we're having a debate, it's all well and good, but if you're taking it so you're actually really disagreeing with someone to the point where you're almost becoming an anti-them, that should never happen. Always on the same side, just make sure it's constructive and make sure you're always pushing shooting in the right direction, because we're always constantly under attack from the antis and they will exploit any weakness in our armour, especially if we're arguing with one another. So, for example, recently, obviously the BSC with the lead ban, I knew about it a couple of days before because I actually happened to be in the BSC offices doing a bit of an appearance and meeting a few people there, and they told me about it, and I didn't want to say it, but I knew it would go down horrifically. I knew it would go down horribly, because I certainly have used lead all my life. Cartridges for me are a very psychological thing. I wouldn't want to change them. I wouldn't want to change my cartridge. I use a 30 gram 5-hole cartridge. I have done my whole life, or as long as I can remember anyway, seriously. And if I suddenly start to have to go 30 gram 5, but in copper or bismuth or whatever replacement they're going to bring in, it would annoy me. So I'm not for the lead ban. I'm actually against it, and that's my opinion. And that's quite a controversial standpoint, because lead's a poison to the environment. I mean, I don't really think it's shown horrific. It's not like it's ending the world. It's not like it's wiping out species. It's done the job for hundreds of years, and it probably will continue to do the job as long as people continue to rally for it. If we lose lead, I think we'll lose people as well. I think we'll lose people shooters. A lot of old-fashioned guys just won't want to shoot anymore because they won't feel that the gun is performing to the same extent. But I'm sure that there are very good reasons why it should be banned. I'm sure there are very good reasons why it shouldn't be banned. But I'm middle to moving away from. I don't want it to be banned. I enjoy shooting with lead cartridges, and that's my opinion. Anyway, that's an example of what you get every week. I'll take a controversial sort of point from, you know, the week, whether it's been someone like myself has been on the press for hunting, obviously I'd support them, or something like the lead ban. But I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you'll suggest ideas for me for Ollie's opinion. But that's Ollie's opinion, and that's a new feature in future vlogs. Final thing is, I will be from now on vlogging every week. So whether I get a chance to go out hunting, whether stalking, I'll try my best, but obviously don't want to overstalk or overhunt. And every week I'll be putting out a vlog talking like this, answering questions from viewers, and hopefully you enjoy that. Thank you so much for the support early on. Almost 1,000 subscribers. Really excited for that, and really excited to carry on with my channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. We were out for about 2 or 3 hours. It's quite difficult because it's quite an interesting sort of thing to get used to. Hope you enjoyed the video, and
So I just thought I'd talk you through what we're using today. It is the ATN Sight HD, and it's quite an early night vision scope. It's the shorter range version of the two. They do a longer one, but this thing I think it retails at about £600 at the moment. Mounted currently on a CZ452 .22 or 22 as the Americans call it. So we're going to do some rabbit blinking tonight, as I've said, and we may well see a fox or two as the cubs will be coming out this time of year. It basically connects through here to a battery pack which sits on the stocks. We've been down on the range today, and it's been pretty good so far, and we will find out what it's like this evening. I look forward to using it. Hopefully we can get some shots of some rabbits, but in theory we should also hit some zeroed right in, so look forward to it. So basically I'm just having a little bit of issues with the work. Charlie's just got this ATNC, so we're just trying to work out with the sensitivities of the different lights, what the range is. We zeroed it to about 75 yards today, but we're just trying to work out how realistic that range is on this scope. So we think we've got it nailed, and hopefully we can get some rabbits.
So that was a brilliant bit of night vision action last night that I'm sure you all enjoyed. I certainly did. It was my first experience with night vision, and I thought it was really, really eye-opening. Obviously, it wasn't the top of the range bit of kit. It's an ATN X sights, I believe, but I think the quality could be better in a few places. My personal opinion was it was a good bit of kit. I thought when I got back, after not seeing any foxes all night, the chances of seeing a fox in the garden were pretty slim. Anyway, as many of you may know, I have actually come up with a bit of a clever system. Basically, there's a piece of bait on the end of a string in my garden, and that bait draws in foxes, obviously. And my garden's obviously right beside my chicken pen. I was quite interested to see which foxes were coming into the chicken run and if they were coming in. So I put a bit of bait at the end of the string, and at the end of this end of the string in my bedroom is a bell. He woke up last night at about 1 o'clock, so well no, it's probably barely was even asleep from getting back out and the rabbits, and of course woken up by the bell ringing. Ran down to the gun safe and knew where to shine the lamp, knew where the bait was. Sure enough, fox out there pulling on the bait, and I shot him. So it's great. It basically means that you can control if you're in. Obviously, if you're in a safe area, it's not recommended if you're in a suburban area or with a smaller garden. I can't imagine your neighbours would take too kindly if you're shooting a 243 in the middle of the night. But besides that, it's a brilliant way to control your local foxes if you can legally do so. And I've got a lot of chickens running around here, so obviously don't want foxes kicking about. And this time of year, as we all know, the fox population is really ramping up. Because the cubs are coming out the holes and their vixens are running all over the shop trying to get as much food as possible. So make sure you keep your chickens safe, and if you can safely do so, then install a piece of kit like this. The other key thing is don't leave your guns in your rooms, guys, because it's illegal. Always have your guns in your gun safes, wherever they be. But just the key about this bit of string is you can tell where the fox is. It gives you a good idea where it is, so you can go down to the gun safe and get it. But yeah, I thought you would enjoy that little bit of innovation, which you may see in other channels coming up later.